Well, hello there. It's Jen, and it's been a while, hasn't it? Sorry about that. Sorry. Where did all these cat hairs come from? Sorry. 2 cats, a lot of cat hair flying around. Anyway, as you can see from the title of the video, today is not a reaction video. I've been pretty behind on those, sorry. But with SHINee's upcoming release, I will be back on track with that, and it's going to be quite a big deal, as I'm sure a lot of you know. But sliding all of that bittersweet stuff to the side for now, today is a story time video. So basically last weekend was Vancouver K-Pop Con. It was its very first year, so it was pretty small. It was at a place called the Hard Rock Casino. It was just the 2 lower and upper lobby floors and their concert hall. And they had the boy group Ace coming and Amber of FX. And they had, as guests, they had Dre, Kenny, Faye, Luke, and my girls, yours truly, the dance team, and a lot of other dance teams as well. It was actually a very fun weekend, but the whole point of this video is that I got engaged to Amber. Now, let's rewind, and I'll tell you how that all happened. So basically, Ace had their concert at 4 earlier in the day. That was fun, and then some friends wanted to go out because it was Faye's birthday. So they decided to leave early to go have dinner and hang out for her birthday because they all had excuse me, they all had early flights the next day. But me and my friend Gurev, who, if you've seen any of my earlier videos on my channel, then you know who he is. He's the easily excitable brown boy that is in a lot of my videos. Me and him, we had gotten tickets for Amber. We got the best seats, best deal. It's a little bit expensive, and there was no way we were gonna miss it. So we were front row, and we had a photo op with her. Now, the whole concert was just great. She was sweet and genuine and hilarious and silly, and she just loved talking to the audience. She was just, could just tell how happy she was to be doing it. And aside from her music being really great and, you know, her performing really well, my favorite part was the fact that she would talk to the audience so often, not just like in the little segments where she would answer questions and stuff like that, but if you yelled something out, she was gonna hear it and she would answer you. And I don't remember how it came up, but she started talking about pickup lines or something to that effect. And so she just asked us, the audience, if we had any pickup lines for her. So everybody was very excited, you know, shooting up out of their seats, you know, hand up, they were ready. So she's going from one side to the other, picking all the people who were brave enough to essentially hit on her in public. And I'm on the far side, so she's going from one side to the other, I'm all the way on the other side. I'm in the front row, on the side, stood up, hand ready. She sees me and starts laughing and says that I'm just like, I'm ready to go. And I was. She is one of my top biases, FXs, my favorite girl group next to 4 Minute, and so I was ready. So I pull up with the oh so original, you got a mirror in your pocket? Because I can see myself in your pants. She seemed to think that this was so smooth and original, when really it's like the one that I hear everywhere, not from people, but like just as a joke. Hear it in movies, hear people saying in conversations, you know, yada yada. And things sort of get like derailed a little bit. People start asking about effects, and they actually tried to get her to FaceTime Crystal, which actually almost happened, but Crystal was already asleep. I had thought of one more, and I knew I needed to say it, because we all know Amber obviously loves pineapples. She has her YouTube channel here on YouTube called What the Pineapple, and, you know, shouts out to Tyler Oakley and Connor Franta, because if I hadn't watched their Pickup Lines Whisper Challenge, I would not have heard this pickup line anywhere before. So she starts almost moving over to the next segment when the crowd notices that I am literally like jumping and like I want her attention. I need to say this to her. So thankfully the beautiful crowd at the Hard Rock all starts yelling her name and points to me. So she comes over, crouches down so she can hear me better. Oh wait, hold on. And here I am in the front row with these ridiculous sunglasses on that I've been wearing the whole time, and which don't fit that well. I will add on. I say that a lot when I'm trying to, I really want to say it right now. Anyway, yes, she crouches down so she can hear me, and I go, if you were a fruit, you'd be a fine apple. And as a form of finality, I flip the sunglasses down, she starts to laugh, and then, because I did it with too much force, these sunglasses then fall onto my face, which she also sees, and then starts to laugh even harder. I laugh. I'm shaking on the inside, trying to play it cool. And she starts walking away, and goes, I like her, she's fun. Which you can imagine as her being one of my ultimate biases, that just like... I had never had a happier moment in my life, basically. And, you know, we keep going with the concert, she's adorable, and we heard some of her new songs that haven't been released yet, and they're amazing. She's really just the greatest, most genuine person, and if you ever have a chance to go see her, do it. And if you ever have a chance to meet her, really, I say do it. She's does not disappoint. So the concert keeps going, she's still talking to everyone, she's performing, everybody's having a really great time. And then, so they get everybody who doesn't have either a high touch or photo op pass to leave the venue. And then they have to organize getting a line for the high touch, which for some reason I didn't have. Apparently photo op and high touch were separate and you had to get both. I don't know, it doesn't make any sense to me, but this is the part where I feel very thankful. The girls at Yours Truly and some friends of mine are staff and volunteers at this function, so I've been given a little bit of leeway and a little bit of let's just say privilege at this convention for what I can and cannot do. So I'm just hanging out, talking to whoever Steph and Yours Truly, her boyfriend Seb, is actually the photographer for all these photo ops. So obviously I can, you know, talk to him, and I get a little bit of, like I said, a little bit of leeway with like how much time I could like stand there and talk to her, you know, what I'm gonna do. So the high touch ends and we get in line for photo op, and I want to be more towards the end because then you get a little more time. So it's getting down to the wire, and they're getting a little more frantic because they just really need to like get things done. They just don't want to run behind schedule, which I completely understand. So they gather up a group, I think it was a group of like 8 or 10 or something, to get in a picture with her, and we're standing on stage, waiting our turn, and as soon as people start walking away from that photo, I am like going in there, I'm like gunning it, not in a scary way, to stand next to her. I want to be right next to her. I have a plan. So, once again, let's rewind. So, about a week before, I had gone out for the day with my sisters and friends. And I had found a gold pineapple ring. Just out of the blue. And my favorite fruit is also a pineapple, so I was like, I'm gonna keep this. Wore it, kept wearing it, didn't even think about it. And then I wore it to the convention, and it dawned on me, I could give this to her. It would be memorable, and I know she'll like it. So yes, I had a plan. So I gun it, I'm in there, shoulder to shoulder. She gets all excited because she recognizes me. I'm excited. It's a whole thing. Everybody starts gathering around for the photo. Everybody's trying to think of their poses. Deb is trying to organize everyone. And while we're waiting, I just go, psst, I have something for you. Oh my god, really? I put it in front of her face, and in the most adorable fashion, she goes, oh my god, are we getting married? And slips it on her finger. No questions asked. Actually, no, that was one question. She asked if we were getting married. She just slips it on right away. All excited. I am having the greatest moment of my life here. My gay little heart is soaring. And I answer without even thinking, yes, we are. And she gets all excited, and then we have to take the photo, which I'm sure turned out pretty crap because I was too excited to know what was going on. So, we need to clear out, photo's done. Me and Guru were talking to her. I don't even remember what we were talking about because I was too excited. I was way too happy. I was on top of the world. And as I leave, all I can think is, I need to do something. Like, I know I'm not gonna be able to get a hug because they security gets in there if you try to hug them. So, I didn't get a high touch, so I just go, I don't want this to be weird, but can we just, and she just puts her hands out, and we just, for a second, we just touch hands, and it was magical. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the story of how I got engaged to FX's Amber. Good night.